Greetings, my friend. We are all interested in the future, for that is where you and I are going to spend the rest of our lives. And remember, my friend, future events such as these will affect you in the future. You are interested in the unknown, the mysterious, the unexplainable. That is why you are here. And now, for the first time, we are bringing to you the full story of what happened on that fateful day. We are giving you all the evidence, based only on the secret testimony of the miserable souls who survived this terrifying ordeal. The incidents, the places. My friend, we cannot keep this a secret any longer. Let us punish the guilty. Let us reward the innocent. My friend, can your heart stand the shocking facts about grave robbers from outer space?
Stereo.
Attention! Attention! And now we welcome to the Grand Trivia stage our great leader, our Grand Aquarium Emperor, the trivia master of this age, the past age, the upcoming age, and ages unknown. Please welcome Grand Trivia Master Fluval. Oh, that was a bad noise. Sorry, Master. Let's try again. Fluval. Oh, that's not so. We must find the noise to pay tribute to all 5 dimensions you hold in your control.
Yes, the fake trumpet.
For Fluval.
Hello and welcome to Grand Trivia.
Yay,
especially
Fluval,
you,
yay.
beautiful city.
Yay.
Welcome
Hail
to
Fluval.
Grand Trivia.
Woo!
The only trivia show in any dimension where
one.
the points do matter and losing will cost you everything.
Literally everything.
I'm Fluval, Grand Trivia Master of the Grand Aquarium Empire, and we've got 10 Titanic trivia questions for you. But today's show isn't about farts or boats. What is tonight's topic? Could it be aliens?
Could it be?
Could it be aliens?
Could it be?
And I'm joined, as always, by intern Close Encounters.
Hi, I'm intern Christy. Hello, everyone. I'm intern Christy. Hello. Yes, aliens.
Yes, aliens.
Billy Zane.
Billy
Do we have
Zane.
Billy Zane on the docket tonight?
No.
No.
Get Billy Zane out of here.
No Zane. No
No
Zane.
Zane here.
Loving the hair. Loving the hair. We
Zane's
borrowed
not
it.
here, man.
No, they're not. They're not here. But you're all here.
You're all
Welcome.
here for
What
our
about the guy
game
from-
of trivia.
What about the guy from Blink-182?
Well, he certainly believes aliens exist.
I mean, he's wise, you know.
Yes.
Wise.
He's noticed all the small things that hint at aliens' existence.
Yep. All those small things. Horde Jedi is planning to win tonight, even though they know nothing about aliens.
It's almost like you should have listened to my cautioning about food consumption or matter consumption of all
Matter
kinds.
consumption is disgusting. Gross.
Tonight is an auspicious day for another reason, and I'm glad that of all our viewers, Blogtoven is here.
Welcome, Blogtoven.
Because today is a special day. Ow! I mean,
That's
look,
slander.
If I hearted farts, I
slander.
certainly would eat field roast.
Matter does blow. Matter does blow. We do not hope you feel better. We do hope you feel better, but please give us your suffering. We would like you to suffer. Who got a text? Or Jedi.
That's right.
Odds are in your favor. That's
Kahoot
true.
has made its return
right.
to the show, and you know
That's
why?
Right.
You know why? Because we found they did a whole thing for Pride in the Classroom.
Yay!
Including a whole section on gender literacy, which specifically criticizes dead naming people.
Yes.
And outlines why trans people are valid and dead naming them is bad. So Kahoot,
that is not suffering that we are bringing you, and we therefore do not approve of that suffering.
Look, if you ask me, all third-dimensional beings are equally worse than me.
That's true.
So that's why I don't think like humans being bigoted against each other makes sense, because none of you compare to me. So why are you acting like,
that is
bigoted
fair.
Assholes?
CBC 9000. See, the issue is that the network has promised us more funding if we can keep late-stage capitalism, who will survive around for another couple of seasons. So you are going to need to purchase abortions and stop being awful to each other.
This is our ongoing donation campaign.
Because we're heading towards the season finale, people.
Yes.
Too early.
Yes, too early.
This is gonna be like the Game of Thrones nonsense. All of a sudden, the Khaleesi's burning down Earth. We need to build up to these things. We need to reach the Star Trek Utopia future.
Yeah. No better way forward than the Wayland-Yutani
destroy
merger.
your Earth and make you watch and suffer.
Paramount Plus is your home for what your society should look like, with Lower Decks, Strange New Worlds, Discovery, and Picard.
Yes.
No better bath forward. Is such a thing as Fluval's hair possible? Yes, it is.
It's true.
Yes.
It's true.
Yes, it is.
Isn't it glorious, right?
It is glorious.
I bet it was built I bet it was built by aliens. Ha ha, joke's on you. It wasn't. It was built by me, and I am an Earthling.
But you can still type ! Trivia to get a link to our game. But go to, and I haven't said this for a long time, go to Kahoot.it or use the Kahoot app and enter the code 6774981. And also, of course, this means intern Mike will be making his triumphant return fresh with a new cup of Mountain Dew.
Yes, I did kick over accidentally.
What the heck was that noise?
That was the margarita mix. That was the big gulp cup of margarita mix that I kicked over. So Mike had to go get a Mountain Dew. He had to get a Mountain Dew. Do that.
He has to do the do.
He had to do that Void not playing tonight in protest.
Oh wow, you're gonna miss it.
Okay.
Hello, Poisoned Horde.
That's true. Short names.
No, we can't get the genius of Cars 3 Fatson makes Cars 2 Fatson look like Cars 1 Fatson anymore. But we can get Welcome Back. N8, Poisoned Horde, Stephen Premel, and definitely no junk names blocking you from playing. Because we want you to suffer in the game of trivia, not...
We would like you to suffer.
Outside
R.I.P.
of it.
Good Fatson name. R.I.P.
You know what, Fatson? If you want to just name yourself Good Fatson name, I'll understand what that means. Hello, Milky Bishop Cum.
Welcome, Milky Bishop Cum.
Hello, Cars 3 Fatson makes Cars 2 Fatson look like Cars 1 Fatson.
I love it.
Milky Bishop Cum is, of course, a reference to the Alien series. Hello, Project Bart Book.
Welcome, Bart.
Welcome to our game of trivia. And look, there's a handy dandy QR code here as well.
Yes, look at that.
Hello, Fluval.
Oh,
I would never eat cats. CB Crowdpurr.
CB Crowdpurr.
Welcome, CB. Welcome, Ahoom. Named Matty.
Ahoom. Sunny Eclipse. Love it.
Sunny Eclipse is, of course, the famed Disneyland lounge singer who is backed up by 3 invisible aliens.
Of course.
Who are definitely there singing and not just
That's true. You can't be funny, Nate, online. because we desire your suffering.
Hello, Tired
Feel shame.
BC, which
Give
I
us
believe is
your-
Tired
give us
Beautiful
your
City.
Pain. Give
Hello,
us that pain. Love that.
the fishing.
The
Fishing. It's
You'll be playing Golf Gang
Golf
in another
Gang.
tab. Wow.
Your names are good, Nate. I'm a big fan of your names. Disney World, Beautiful City, correcting not correcting, passing my test. I was hoping someone would call it out. That was a good plus up. You passed my test.
I would be against offering any form of support to
Cosmic
each other
Rays
because
Cafe.
we want you to have suffering. But we do need to extend this last season of Late Stage Capitalism.
Who will survive?
Be nice to each other. Disney World, Cosmic Rays Cafe.
Steven
baby.
Premel's screen says urine, but he doesn't have to pee.
But he doesn't have to pee. Wow.
Intern Forrest also looks forward to seeing these names every week.
That is true. Oh, was that wonderful noise again?
What
Do you
is
hear
that
it,
noise?
Fluval?
Oh, I hear it. What the heck is that noise?
Maybe it's LaCroix, which is 100% innocent.
Maybe.
It's innocent. It's innocent.
Aliens. It's probably
Maybe.
aliens.
Aliens. Where's
I'm
the
gonna-
sound? How do I make that sound, Fluval?
You can't, but a lucky viewer can. Well, you can if you go to twitch.tv/Radio Free Multiverse.
Okay,
it should
I'll
be
see
below our video screen. Just make sure to mute your video when you go there and probably pause it so that the dimensional veil doesn't thicken and ruin our connection.
Thank you so much, Fluval, for that information. Thank you so much to whoever did that. Thank you.
But you have to spend Fluval bucks, the channel points that you earn by watching shows right here on Radio Free Multiverse.
I don't see aliens.
What do you... Okay, well, I can't really troubleshoot this right now.
That's okay.
So... Oh, thank you, the Argyle, for becoming better than other lowly humans by following us here.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Radio Free
Thank you so
Multiverse. You're right, no one sees aliens, and in space, no one hears you scream.
But we do hear you suffer.
And
We
that's
do.
why
We do.
we're going to bring you some tributes that we were sent.
Yay!
LG sent us Alien in Space, No One Can See You Pee, and a little Fluval coming out of the Xenomorph mouth.
Magnificent.
As well as this Nostromo badge of Radio Free Multiverse with us and Studio Cat. And
Cat.
LOL 69420. And of course, again, these are from the Argyle.
Magnificent. I want
But
that
the
patch.
Argyle isn't the only one who sent us tributes. We also got tributes from Thingsfromthevoid, who sent us a series of Dragon Ball Z tributes with Goku Fluval, Krillin Fluval, Frieza Fluval, and of course, a one...
One Punch Fluval.
No, it's not One Punch.
No?
No, it's not.
Who is
Why
it?
am I blanking on the name?
I thought it
of-
was Dragon Ball Z.
The other one was Dragon Ball Z, One Piece.
Yeah.
This one's One Piece. The others are Dragon Ball Z. This is One Piece.
What did I say?
One Punch Man.
Oh,
which is
I
a
meant
whole different
One Piece.
show.
He's Luffy.
He's Luffy, exactly. No, Luffy's name.
I knew he was Luffy. I knew he was Luffy.
I knew it was Luffy.
I knew it was Luffy.
But the
Fluval, I
name One Piece
promise.
was in
One
a
Piece,
dusty
One
room in
Piece.
my mind palace.
It was.
And if you want something you can put in a dusty room for your mind palace, go to alice.deals and get this great merch from Radio Free Multiverse.
Fluval bucks are the only real things.
Yes, they're a real currency
They're
right here on the channel.
only Real
And
things.
at the end of tonight's episode, we're going to tease the show that you'll see next week right here on the channel. But for now, let's start our game of trivia. I do kind of look like non-Super Saiyan Goku, that's true.
That is true.
But here we go, in 3, 2, 1. The guitarist for which rock band left their band behind to become a UFO researcher? Eagle-eyed viewers will know this was mentioned earlier, but is it Alien Ant Farm, Blink-182, Green Day, or the Red Jumpsuit Apparatus?
Ooh.
All real bands, but which one had a member leave the rock lifestyle behind to become an alien researcher?
I left the rock style behind.
You left the rock style behind. Yes,
Yes.
everyone, thanks Stephen Premel, because the correct answer is Blink-182.
Yes.
Specifically, Tom DeLonge. He's believed in aliens and Bigfoot since his youth, but left the rock lifestyle behind in 2015. He also owns the To the Stars Academy of Arts and Sciences, a company with an entertainment division, as well as an aerospace and science division, which researches ufology and the fringe scientific beliefs of its other co-founder, Harold E. Puthoff.
Yes, Harold E. Puthoff.
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 I don't know, but whatever.
Tom DeLonge
left Blink-182 to found a fringe science group.
I love that. I love that.
Just like I love our leaderboard, where Welcome Back is in first, Project Bartbook in second, Stephen Premmel in third, The Thishing in fourth, and Milky Bishop
of the New Hampshire
in fifth place.
Yes.
I think we're getting some Kahoot noises. I think that's what's going on.
You think we're getting Kahoot noises? I mean, you're usually
noises.
Correct about everything, Fluval.
Yeah, just like I am about our next question. Question number 2. Here we go. Which Star Trek The Next Generation cast member hosted a special that claimed to show real footage of an alien autopsy? Was that Jonathan Frakes, LeVar Burton, Patrick Stewart, or Wil Wheaton?
Wil Wheaton.
Which of these is the correct answer? Do you know? Oh, wow. All of you got it right. It was Jonathan Frakes. On August 28th, 1995, Frakes hosted Alien Autopsy, Fact or Fiction. British entrepreneur Ray Santilli produced the special and claimed that the footage showed the remains of the Roswell aliens, and you can see exact recreations of this at the UFO Museum in Roswell, New Mexico. False. Writers made it up. That never happened.
Stephen Premmel, I'm curious how your parents had you watch this and then also taught you like the Book of Mormon.
Really? that confuses you? That confuses you,
They're
really?
like, look how easy it is to fool people. Now let's talk about
No. That's not what the point of the special was. The point of the special was the producer, for years later, insisted it was real. The special was booked, was not promoted as it was. I don't believe in the special they ever explained it was fake.
I'm so confused.
It was fake, but I don't think the show ever. It was presented as if it was real, and the producer, even after it came out, continued to insist that it was real. And there's even a whole movie about the making of it where he insists it's real.
Wow. Those are great. That's so interesting. Never mind. Everything makes logical sense.
That's why I was surprised you were surprised.
Everything makes sense now. That is Scientology. That's Scientology. That's what that is. That's Scientology.
Well, let's go to our leaderboard. Where, Stephen Premmel up in second. Project Bartbook in first still, but Welcome Back in third. Milky Bishop coming fourth. And Fluval in fifth. But it's all very close so far. So why don't we move on to question number 3? And also, you can still join our game by going to Kahoot.it and entering the game pin at the bottom of your screen.
Me too, CPC 9000. Me too. Oh, also...
That's true,
Riker got that is true. He got alien abducted.
He got alien abducted.
He did.
Yes. Arguably, from a certain point of view, so did Picard.
True.
When there were 4 lights.
Good one, Fluval.
Of course it was, as is our next question.
I love those kinds of memories.
In short hair way to the stars, Marvin the Martian says he wants to destroy the Earth using the space modulator. Because destroying planets is fun. He hates lowly humans. He wants to build an intergalactic bypass. Vroom. Or because it blocks his view of Venus.
Which one?
Wow, most of you got it right. It's that it blocks his view of Venus.
Yes, it does, actually.
It absolutely does. It really does ruin the view.
Yeah. If it weren't for late-stage capitalism, who will survive needing a couple more seasons? Like, honestly, I would have already gotten a timeshare on Venus. I mean, Mars.
The bypass is from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, Stephen Premmel.
You're wrong, and I want you to suffer!
Fooled you.
Suffer from your wrongness!
I fooled you.
You were fooled! fooled. You are fooled into misremembering your memories, and you will never know what is real or what is constructed by your lowly third-dimensional mind.
I fooled you. Tee.
You still were fooled, Stephen. Probably.
No, you didn't. You didn't say it before me.
Oh, Quark versus the Vogons. Ooh,
Quark wins.
Quark wins. Because he's cleverer
and his
than
poetry's
them.
better.
And they are also really into like luxury and
So
they're into purchasing things.
Yeah.
And Quark is so into what do they call it? Business?
Acquisition. Yeah, they would be his customers.
Yes, they would be his customers.
Yes.
He would easily turn that into a business deal that heavily favored himself.
Yes, he sure would. But
Marvin
why don't we know?
does seem like a peeper. Marvin seems like he's peeking.
Well, why don't we peep at the leaderboard?
He's a Venus
Where
peeper.
welcome back to first place. Project Bart Book in second. Poison Horde overcoming the poison to come into third. CB Crowdpurr in fourth and Sunny Eclipse in fifth. Welcome Back has the highest answer streak of 3. And yes, Latinum is just platinum without the P.
How are you 33rd?
No, 33 years old.
Oh.
I understand linear. Look, when you live outside of time and space, as long as we do, linear time is hard to like remember.
Oh, there are definitely not 33 people in this game of Kahoot. I know that.
33 solar
because
rotations.
You have to pay more to
That's
get
true.
the Kahoot that can include
Well,
that.
actually, they also say you have to pay more to do multi-selects,
Happy
but it
birthday.
looks like we can do multi-selects, so I don't know. Maybe because we used it before, we're grandfathered in. I don't know. But what I do know is we have question number 4. Oh, what?
I also just realized this, Horde Jedi.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. The P makes it less valuable.
It's your birthday. It's your birthday.
Happy birthday, Horde
Happy birthday.
Jedi.
I hope that you have like 10 more of those,
let's
and
stop.
then we will destroy the Earth.
Happy birthday, Horde Jedi. We gotta
Happy
grind the
birthday.
show to a halt.
We have to grind the shit to
And
a
wish
halt.
you a very happy birthday so that you feel the suffering that comes with aging.
And I have a present for your Horde Jedi. I was going to show this off later because this is a wonderful perk that all of our patron supporters are going to get. Behold, stickers with jaunty sayings like, better living through suffering. And some test material on this page. That's right.
That's right.
With the
I'm also
power
in
of
the
these
frame.
fucking things,
Yes.
we can now tell you how to get better living through suffering. You'll get little stickers and you can put them all over the place so that everyone will know when they are being tested, but not specifically on what.
That's
and
right.
Also, that suffering is the best way.
It sure is.
Suffering. Did you know that you know what?
Everything's edible if you try hard enough, Steven. You
That's
shouldn't do
true.
it, but it's technically true. Oh, Jazz has been suffering already. He's been giving it out for free. Rookie mistake, Jazz. Rookie mistake.
All your suffering all belong to us, but also, friends, I would like to show you an element of
Wait,
detail.
Horde Jedi says Jazz is the Patreon letter canary in the coal mine. Everyone looks at Jazz's tweets to look how to open the envelope safely.
What's fun is that I send Jas different things than everyone
That's
else.
true.
A trans person piss chat bled here. Oh, fuck yes! That is fantastic, and I fucking love it. So what I want to do, I want to fucking put, that is fucking amazing. I want 1 million of them. So these things, look. What they do is they have a little ink in the middle, and then you just stick whatever the fuck you want
Stick whatever you want on
to the
it.
bottom. So, better living through, for example,
Yes.
I have suffering
Yes.
here. We can put other things. We could also put things like a trans person shot here. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And then stamp it on a bunch of stickers. Make them en masse.
Aha!
Chaos mode.
Yippee.
Chaos mode.
Yippee.
So,
Yippee.
yeah, would people be interested in some kind of fundraiser that involved live adding of words that would pay for abortions? Hello, Alice. I'm showing off the handy dandy tools that we made. Oh, yes. With words so that everyone can know that they can get better living through suffering
And if you want to get
pain.
If you want to get one of these through the mail, go to patreon.com/radiofreemultiverse and you'll get something in the mail. Maybe one of these. Maybe trash.
Alice, tell everyone on the sidewalk in San Diego.
Yes, tell them all to watch Radio Free Multiverse.
And that they owe their suffering to us.
Yeah.
Wish Word a happy birthday.
Guess who revealed it's Hord's birthday? Guess who didn't? Guess who it wasn't?
Guess who it wasn't?
Guess who it wasn't who revealed it's Hord's birthday today? Exactly. Horde just found out that it's their birthday from Nate.
Yeah. Happiest of birthdays. It's really gross when third dimensional beings like multiply. It's like gross. It's gross. But we do need like a couple more seasons.
This is taking a surprise party to a whole new level.
It is. It really is. And I love that. Chaos mode. Chaos mode.
But thanks to Kahoot doing a whole bunch of things teaching about gender in classrooms that is not transphobic, we're back on it. So why don't we go to our next question? Here we go. In ufology, what is a close encounter of the third kind? Direct communication between humans and aliens, humans encountering the occupants or pilot of a UFO, making love to an alien, or the UFO leaving a physical trace. Seen here is a UFO. Is it a close encounter? Oh, happy birthday, Nate Online!
Nate Online!
Oh my goodness!
Oh my God!
Congratulations!
Happy birthday!
Well,
Happy birthday! You're gonna get a present, and that is a reminder that you will live better through suffering. Better living through suffering. Put it on a church when they tell you that you're graffitiing it, being like, no, this is like your thesis, though. Like, actually, though. Like, think about it.
yes. Well, two of you got it right. It's humans encountering animate beings who seem to be the pilot or occupants of the UFO. In other words, it's similar to First Contact.
Similar. Church is suffering.
Church is suffering, as is our leaderboard.
But it's not us making you suffer.
No, but welcome back, holding strong into first, a whom named Maddie, roaring up into fourth place.
Roaring on.
Roaring up there. Well, welcome back has the highest answer streak of having aced them all so far. Well, why don't we go to our next question then? Question number 5. Here we go. True or false? Roswell, New Mexico's official seal includes a green alien. Is that true or is that false? Pick your answers now, including the birthday boy, Nate Online. Vote with your heart says Horde Jedi, the birthday franchiser.
Birthday franchiser. Birthday franchiser. Honestly, Horde Jedi.
The answer's true, by the way.
Oh. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wait, can we see it?
We'll see it after the leaderboard, where Poisoned Horde is in second, a whom named Maddie in third, Fluval in fourth.
Fluval.
Welcome back, holding on to first place. And thank you for redeeming the alien sound, bootlegged Bart. Also, we didn't mention it earlier, but thank you for hosting us, Wizard World Live.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much hosting us for 16 viewers.
We appreciate that.
They can also
so much.
join our game of trivia by going to kahoot.it and entering the code 6774981.
We appreciate your suffering.
This is the seal.
We appreciate it. Whoa!
Yeah.
That's very cartoony.
Yeah. Yeah. This is, well, to be clear, this is an enamel pin of the seal.
Wait, can we see the seal?
I wasn't able to find
Slander.
a
Slander
good
was just
image
sad.
in my mind palace of
Greetings, wizard.
the illustrated seal itself.
He does look like he wants to either eat or fuck the rest of
Stephen Premmel is very me.
Yeah, the green alien, that it would be a different color. I, too, was worried about that. And
Why were you worried about that?
because I was going to say, oh, a green alien, but then I thought, oh, what if that's Fluval's trick? I don't want to reveal Fluval's tricksy trick. You know, because, you know, graphic design is my passion. Roswell, New Mexico.
There is an alienless variant too, but the official seal does have the alien, and according to
Is this the closest thing?
This is the This is.
Does it look?
This is the. This is the higher res version of what is on Wikipedia.
How are there not better pictures of the seal of Roswell, New Mexico?
I mean, I
Be
think
an
they just don't
ally,
care.
anally. Design is important. It is.
Because there's so much alien stuff that's worth highlighting in Roswell.
There is.
Like the UFO Museum.
Yes.
And other ufology attractions.
I left a shoe there once. It wasn't an alien shoe. It was one from Earth. But I was there, and I'm from space. I'm from an Earth. Not that Earth, though.
I mean, I think it would be very fun to do a Radio Free Multiverse meetup in Roswell, New Mexico. Convenient for none of us. But worth it for the bit. We could go to the McDonald's that has a UFO crashed into it.
Ooh.
There's theoretically a spaceport there.
Theoretically.
Last time Intern Forrest was there, it was under construction.
Ooh.
But now let's take a break from the trivia with this intermission video.
It's over there. No, it's not in my face. No. Check on the map.
Cancel that order, guys.
All right. Yeah. Let's eat. You want a Coke? No, make it a Pepsi. Well, what's the diff?
Aliens love Pepsi, famously. Yes. That's fair, Stephen Premmel. It also could have been all of Plan 9 from outer space.
Wow. And in a little airplane cup, too.
The majority of soft drinks tested
Aliens
Pepsi.
freaking love giving people the Pepsi challenge.
I just heard some...
Yeah, that was slander from Alice Forever Cemetery.
Thank you so much for that slander, Alice. Thank you.
That was our intermission video.
How few of them are about
They don't
Star
feel
Wars.
like UFO style aliens, you know?
Yeah, they're not UFO
They're their own
style
deal. They're their own
aliens.
genus of aliens. In the taxonomy of aliens, they're a whole separate thing.
They are.
Except the Duros. Those are. A Duros question would have been very good on this. Do you know what the Duros are?
They're not Arcturans.
I mean, that is.
Or Lumerians.
Or Illyrians.
Or Illyrians.
That's all accurate. The Duros are in the Mos Eisley Cantina.
Yes.
And they look like the iconic little green men from the Roswell Seal.
My husband, Dud Bolt.
Oh yes, of course, Dud Jedi Bolt.
Dud Jedi Bolt.
These are Duros. See, they look like the little green men from Roswell.
The thing is wonderful. They do.
That's why they're one of Intern Forrest's favorite aliens from Star Wars.
They're wonderful.
Intern Forrest, of course, being the sapient group of trees.
Yes. Likes frogs.
Likes
also.
frogs, yeah.
Bad news for Doug Bolt. Pat the Hat
Kottner. Dud Bolt Jedi.
Bolt for sure would take our Jedi's name.
That's
Jedi.
true.
Dud Jedi.
But you know, it's appropriate that you're mentioning Star Wars, a Disney property, as we go into our next question. Here we go, question number 6. In the 1960s, Disneyland introduced the Flying Saucers ride. What kind of ride was it? Were they bumper cars, a dark ride, a spinner, or spinning teacups? What kind of ride were Disneyland's Flying Saucers? Seen here are the incredibly lifelike flying saucers from Plan 9 from outer space.
Yes, I prefer Plan 10.
Well, Plan 10 is classified.
We blow it up. That's what
One person got it right.
Whoa!
The answer is bumper cars.
Who knew? What a beautiful city.
Guests rode in saucers suspended by a cushion of air and tried to ram their fellow riders. The saucers were controlled by shifting your weight from side to side, and mechanically it was essentially a giant air hockey game. In 1967, the ride was demolished and replaced by the Tomorrowland stage. First, we're going to go to our thrilling leaderboard, and then we're going to take a look at that ride. Welcome back, got it right. Which makes me think it's Blogtoven.
Alice, legally, we are not allowed to disclose. We're not allowed to disclose any deals that may or may not exist between us and
it's a
Disney.
world of laughter, a world of tears. It's a world of hope and a world of fears.
Look, we really want there to be more
There's so much
seasons
that we share
of late-stage capitalism who will survive.
Small world.
So that the network continues to fund us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Go see Lightyear, the movie that Andy saw that made him want a toy in the original Toy Story.
Oh yeah, you should do that. We're so in support of
I'm
that,
already
right,
in
people?
Star Wars bootlegged Bart. I was in the hit series Obi-Wan Kenobi only on Disney Plus.
True.
All episodes available now. But here's the flying saucers at Disneyland. Not that that's a car. Here they are. They're just little bouncing around flying saucers that you ram into each other. That was the whole ride. Look at that kid go. Wow. Go get him, sport. Oh, yeah. Look at him go. Bouncing, bouncy.
Intergalactic war.
I like that old man in the suit with the hat on.
Those are not bumper cards. They're bumper saucers. Bumper saucers.
The Disney.
It doesn't roll off
the portion of my mind palace that looks like the Disney wiki would disagree.
Sliding saucers. They look like air hockey.
Yeah, I mean, that was what I said. I said mechanically, it was essentially a giant air hockey game. Because, yeah, it's essentially you're just a giant air hockey. I said, I've won the Star War.
Sign me up.
I won the Star War. Wouldn't that be neat, the Argyle? I mean, look at me. Here's my simulation of them.
Bumper hovercraft, a hot blast.
Whoa, I'm a bouncing hovercraft. Look at me go.
Ooh,
Bounce,
look at
bounce,
you
bounce,
go.
bounce,
Look
bounce,
at you
bounce,
go,
bounce, bounce,
Fluval.
bounce, bounce.
Look at Fluval go.
That was my impression of Disneyland's flying saucers.
You know, I will never get sick of all those Star Wars.
Never getting sick of that Star
Never
Wars.
getting sick of that Star Wars.
Never getting sick of that Star Wars. Never getting sick of that Star Wars. Never getting sick of that Star Wars.
Never.
Just like I'm not getting sick of question number 8. Here it comes. Which of these is not one of the landmarks destroyed by the alien mothership in the 1994 movie Independence Day?
Which one?
The Empire State Building, the London Eye, the U.S. Bank Tower, or the White House? What's the correct answer to this question? Do you know, intern cinematography?
Was that the one where we blew up Atlantis?
I mean, we've blown up Atlantis so many times.
This was the big one, though. That one it was the one where there was the continent in between Africa and South America. Not just the little island.
Goodbye,
in the
Alice.
Mediterranean. Goodbye, Alice.
You could listen to us in the car on your drive as well.
But do not crash your car.
But do not crash your car.
Because that is not suffering that we have bestowed upon you.
Also, you know who I haven't seen in the chat tonight?
Who?
Lindsay!
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 Is there a Lindsay Premel asleep somewhere and we can scream at her through the void, through the dimensional veil?
Yes, can our shouts be things from the void, waking her from her slumber?
Can they be? That would be great.
Well, the correct answer is the London Eye, because the London Eye wasn't opened until 1999, which was 5 years after the movie came out in linear time.
Put
She's
the computer
out.
right next to her head and
Yes.
tell us when it's there.
Yes, do it, Stephen Premel.
Safe travel. Safe travel. Safe travels for you in your car, Alice. And then not safe travels in like, I don't know, maybe 200 years. And then we were going to destroy you.
They heavily implied the Eiffel Tower was destroyed, but I don't believe they actually showed it. They showed the UFOs over the Eiffel Tower, but we didn't see it destroyed.
It cut right before it was destroyed or not
They showed a newscast of it, of a bunch of landmarks where it was around. The aliens, the motherships were around.
That is very interesting.
Project Bart Book up in 4th, CB Crowdpur in 5th. Up 3 place, Stephen Premel's the highest climber, but still not on the leaderboard.
Is the new one worth watching? There's a new Independence Day?
There was a few years ago, yeah. Independence Day Resurgence.
I was about to make a very tasteless joke. You mean January?
Oh, God. It did come out in 2016, which was... that was bad, Emily. It came out in... I don't know who Emily was, by the way. Wow. Wow, the dimensions shattered for a second, but don't worry, they're back. The dimensions are back now. The dimensions are back now, jeez. It all shattered, everything's back now. Charlene here told a joke. It came out in June 2016. Oh, the aliens liked it. We do need a Chaos Reigns sound. We need a Chaos Reigns sound.
Chaos!
Well...
Look, honestly, according to Strange New Worlds...
Yes, according to Strange New Worlds and Star Trek, that was the beginning of the Second American Civil War, which leads to a nuclear holocaust that lasts until the Vulcans land on Earth and unite Earth under the banner of their progress and ethics and logic. Well, that's the... I mean, it's not actually clear that they start... I know.
Of course.
Unfortunately, the Vulcans canonically don't reach until the 23rd century. But also, didn't they also have the eugenics war in the 1990s still, or did they say that was later?
They pushed that back.
Okay.
They pushed that back. So first we're going to have the nuclear... first we're going to have the civil wars. Then we're going to have the eugenics war. Then we have the nuclear holocaust.
The European hegemony will rise at some point in then... which is a separate thing from the European Union.
There will be many.
Which will also lead to the United Earth, which is the world government. I mean, they just like showing up after the mess is made and being like, oh, it sure was illogical of you to nuke yourselves to oblivion, and yet we waited hundreds of years.
Well, they didn't know that humans were there. They were also the first beings that Vulcans encountered. What they did is they noticed the warp drive because a human on Earth, because it's still like destroyed, but they still have technology. So that human built a warp drive, and the Vulcans were like, "What the fuck is that?" So they landed and were like, "We're Vulcans, so we just want to be friends," because that's the logical conclusion.
And that human was played by James Cromwell.
Yeah. The Pope changed the fucking years again.
Yes, Zephram Cochrane.
Papal Wars.
Zephram Cochrane.
Erupted into a pond.
I do remember that, Horde. But they're only built on hope in the trailer.
Yes, only in the trailer.
But End of Pandemic Hope is now a mid-pandemic feature. I think I smoked too much weed to remember, says Nate online.
This is an appropriate response to the world.
Speaking of number 8, here's question number 8. Here we go. Before it was known as Plan 9 from Outer Space, Ed Wood's Flying Saucer Classic was called Curse of the Venusians, Earth versus the Flying Saucers, Grave Robbers from Outer Space, or Invasion of the Saucer Men.
Ooh, Saucer Men.
The saucy Saucer Men. Ooh.
Oh yeah, happy birthday.
Happy birthday to Nate and Horde Jedi.
Happy birthday.
Birthday mutual.
Let us know if there's any other birthdays.
You did get the answer at the very beginning of the show, and it was Grave Robbers from Outer Space.
You did.
This is because the titular Plan 9 in Plan... You know what? Actually, I think this calls for a Fluval's Fact Fractal. It was called Grave Robbers from Outer Space because the titular Plan 9 that the aliens used to try to stop humans from making a doomsday device involves resurrecting the dead. The aliens hoped that if the humans won't abandon their plan to make doomsday weapons, the army of the dead can destroy them. And they have something to say about humanity that we'll hear after we look at our leaderboard, where a whom named Maddie in second place, Poisoned Horde in third, Bootleg Project Bart Book in fourth, The Thishing in fifth, and Nate, the highest climber, up 3 places, but welcome back, still holding strong on to first place, but it's still really anyone's game, even though we only have a few questions left. We only have 2 questions left, but here is what they think of you humans.
A way to harness the sun. Even now, your scientists are working on a way to harness the sun's rays. The rays of sunlight are minute particles.
Thank you, Fluval, for following us.
They cannot do as I have suggested. Why a particle of sunlight can't even be seen or measured.
Yes.
Can you see or measure an atom?
Can you?
Yet you can explode one.
True.
A ray of sunlight is made up of many atoms.
Yeah.
What if we do develop this solar-night bomb? We'd be even a stronger nation than now.
Take that.
Which one is
You
Rooter
see?
Hauer?
You see? Your stupid minds. Stupid. You
Rutger
see?
Hauer is
You
the
see?
Christian weirdo
Your
in Johnny
stupid
Mnemonic.
minds. Stupid.
But, they're not in
Take it
this?
from you.
No.
Get back here.
Okay.
Bam!
Okay. Oh, yeah.
My favorite thing, listen to how the clattering sound effect just stops.
Love that. Oh,
Let him
yes.
finish. Back here, you devil!
Stupid minds.
Let
He
him
does
finish.
look like a supernova.
He looks like a supernova. Yeah, he's also a hobo with a shotgun. He's the titular hobo with a shotgun in Hobo with a Shotgun. Yeah, the yep. And the
Yep.
the clattering just hard cuts ends.
Yep.
That beat means it's time for our next question. Question number 9. In 1947, the Army recovered what ufologists would surprisingly say was a UFO. What did the Army say it was? An experimental stealth plane, art created by pranksters, a rogue kite, or a weather balloon?
What if it's art created by alien pranksters?
Well,
what if
it's
I
not
pulled
what
a
was
little
it.
prank? What
It's
if
not.
I pulled a little
The
prank?
question isn't what is it. The question is what did the Army say it was? Well, all of you got it right. They said it's a weather balloon.
That's what they said.
Initially,
That's what they said.
the Army said that they discovered a flying disc. But then they said it was a weather balloon after retracting that. And in 1994, the government clarified that it actually wasn't a weather balloon. It was a nuclear test surveillance balloon from Project Mogul. A project where the Air Force put microphones in balloons to try to detect sound waves generated by Soviet atomic tests. But here's another fact fractal. In 1991, however, it was revealed that crop circles were created by pranksters. Specifically, the British pranksters Doug Bauer and Dave Chorley.
Amazing.
They weren't aliens at all.
Amazing.
Just blokes.
That's one of the few things that, like, was a myth that got me as not being true, that gave me more joy than the myth did.
Yeah, it's fun. There's interviews with them. How come Trump doesn't have COVID again?
Right?
Who knows? He might.
This is slander, Premel. This is slander. Stephen Premel.
Okay, well,
I don't
liked
know
that.
if that's slander or not.
I liked
truly
that
do
part.
not know.
I liked that part. MODOK is...
You know, it happens. It happens. It happens. We're just trying to keep late-stage capitalism, who will
Just
survive.
keeping it afloat.
Keeping it afloat. The network wants us to get to the next season.
Yeah, we gotta keep it going for at least one more season, at least through Sweeps Week.
At least through Sweeps
At
Week.
least through Sweeps Week.
At least through Sweeps Week, okay? We need to build to Utopia so we can destroy you cruelly.
It's the ass of Eob.
Yes.
The ass of Eob.
The ass of Eob.
The ass of Eob.
His toxicity is the secret to his buoyancy.
Yeah, much like Darth Maul, his hate keeps him alive.
It does, but not the way that hate keeps Fluval alive.
No, not like me. Mine's a good hate.
A degenerate form of hate.
Yeah.
It's like if you, a human, were walking around being like, you know what I really just hate?
Yeah.
A really specific tree in Michigan, and I'm in California, and I hate that specific singular tree all the way in Michigan. That is what that hate is like. Fluval's hate.
What?
Fluval's hate rivals the size and mass of the entire multiverse. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's like a pure, beautiful form of hate for every single piece of matter.
You have
that
more
exists.
of a reason to hate trees in Michigan.
a single tree, a singular
Well, he has
tree.
more of a reason if he's
a very
there.
specific singular tree. Well, for the metaphor to make sense for him, it would be a specific singular tree in California.
Right, you just gotta adjust it because these humans are only in one place at once,
only
whereas
in
I'm
one
everywhere.
place at once.
What if Fluval was one of us?
Wow, what if Fluval was one of us?
I would never be, but I will go to the leaderboard. Where, welcome back, still holding on to first, but a whom named Maddie in second, Poison Horde in third, Project Burt Book in fourth, and 8 in fifth. And a whom named Maddie's making a comeback with 3 in a row.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Nate Online. Just a goldfish on a bus trying to swim his way home. Well, it's all come down. Ah, yeah, you all loved it.
Trying to. That's slander. That's slander, Stephen Premmel.
Steven! Thank you for the cheering, though, Steven.
Yes, we appreciate
Thank
the
you for spending
cheers.
1,000 Fluval bucks on
Thank you so
cheering
much.
about how great I am.
You are so great, people.
Okay.
Okay.
We have one final trivia question.
One final trivia question.
Let's get to it. And it's what?
What is it?
A double points round. Here we go. Why was the Great Gazoo exiled from his home planet of Zetox by Gazam the Mighty? He crashed his boss's spaceship. He created a doomsday device that could destroy the universe. He gave humanity fire and inspired the myth of Prometheus. Or he was just too much of an individual to do his socially assigned job.
Wow.
We are all the thing this is ish. Exactly.
Yeah. The thing, the thing.
The thing.
We're thing.
I tweeted out live action Gazoo, Jazz Fats in
Wait,
Montgomery.
what is live action Gazoo?
What does it sound like?
Yes, Stephen Premmel, and your brown eye is showing.
Well,
wow, that's
the
not
correct answer
slander
is,
at
of
all.
course, that he did a noble thing and created a doomsday device that would destroy the universe with the push of a button. But
ooh, fancy.
Here's the problem.
What?
There's a real problem here too, and I don't think it can be overstated. He didn't actually want to use it. He had a doomsday device that would push a button that would destroy the universe in a big zam, but he just didn't want to use it.
What?
He just wanted to be the first one on his block to have one.
Disgusting. Ooh, stretch goal to watch that. Is that a whole movie?
It's the Flintstones in Viva Rock Vegas.
I saw that. I do not remember this.
Where the guy who plays the Robert Baratheon,
who doesn't,
plays Fred Flintstone. And radical Republican Stephen Baldwin plays Barney Rubble. Fox News regular Stephen Baldwin plays Barney Rubble. Anyway, so before we see who our winner is, I'm going to show you live action Gazoo. It's Alan Cumming as Gazoo.
I mean, that's not a bad choice.
Alan Cumming?
Yeah.
No, Alan Cumming is a great choice as Gazoo. Here's a higher quality image.
Wow. When did they start drinking leaded water? The 70s.
This was
the
like
70s.
2000 and... This was the year 2000.
A lot of gas in the air.
This was the year 2000. This was the year 2000.
Ooh, guest starring in the new She-Hulk.
Gazoo?
The CGI looks horrifying.
Gazoo will be in the new She-Hulk?
Yes, it
Gazoo.
looks like it. Wienerville.
They don't... None of these get any better, by the way. All these Gazoo images.
So who were... Okay, so John Goodman.
Yes, it was John Goodman and Rick Moranis in the original.
Okay. I was like, I remember faces that I did not want to punch at all.
Well,
those are not faces that I do not want to punch.
Well, and the plot of Viva Rock Vegas, for those of you who don't know, is the Flintstones meet the Flintstones before they became a family. So yeah, it's the Flintstones when they're younger, and it's how they met. So it's like frat boy Fred and Barney.
Does it hold up? Sometimes. Ooh, what is that cave graffiti? Is it racist?
Kill.
Or Oreo?
Kill rocks.
This looks like the CGI character from Tim and Eric. The original
It
prequel.
does. I do remember when the Flintstones met the Jetsons. I'm looking into my mind palace to see if I can find.
Probably rocks. I'm gonna guess.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's great images in my mind palace of the graffiti, but there are the versions of the thing you. Oh yeah, and Jane Krakowski is in it as Betty.
Oh.
And what's her name? Oh,
Flockhart?
I'm retrieving it from my mind palace. Kristen Johnston from Third Rock from the Sun is Wilma.
Oh, I like her.
No, she's great. Why wasn't Gazoo in Scoob is a great question, Blogtoven.
Because
Scoob.
Because we need to embrace, that's right, better living through suffering. Oh,
it should have been Gazoo who saved Shaggy from hell. It should have been, dum-dum. And Shaggy's out of hell.
Remember when Shaggy got trapped in hell?
Yes, and I also remember when Shaggy was a great new character in Multiverses.
My name
LeBron James is coming to Multiverses soon, by the way. The Warner Brothers crossover fighting game will just get LeBron James as a character soon. LeBron James is fighting Rick and Morty. And LeBron James is coming in before Rick and Morty, and LeBron James doesn't even voice himself.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
LeBron. He's a cowboy alt.
Oh, it's blocking you from saying Alan Cumming. Yes, Alan Cumming. You're right, Horde. Alan Cumming plays a multiple characters in Viva La Rock Vegas.
Well, that's because he's better than everyone else.
What do you think the name of his character is? It's the Flintstones, so it's a rock theme.
Oh.
What do you think is the name of his Mick Jagger parody? The rock themed parody. Oh, I would love to do that, Nate, online.
That is very interesting. Alan ejaculatings.
Mick Boulder.
Mick Jagged?
Yes.
I'm right?
It's Mick Jagged.
That was gonna be the one that I knew was wrong.
Yeah, it's Mick Jagged.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Wow. They
I'm not
really
kidding.
just went with their first draft,
It's
didn't
Mick
they?
Jagged.
Mick Jagged. Yeah, Elvis Pepley. Like, that's fun. Rosie O'Donnell plays an octopus in this movie, even though she played a Betty Rubble in the...
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, she was Betty in the first one.
No, I know, and she was great.
Yeah. But they recast all of them because they're younger. In this one, you see. This is before they had children and were the Flintstones. I know, good for LeBron, but I just think it's funny that LeBron didn't even voice himself. Like, they could have just had him do it while he was in the studio for Space Jam 2, and no. Here we go.
Yeah.
Here's the cast of Viva Rock Vegas. Mark Addy as Fred Flintstone. Stephen Baldwin as Barney Rubble. It's Kristen Johnston as Wilma Slaghoople.
I don't want to watch Stephen Baldwin.
Jane Krakowski as Betty O'Shale. Thomas Gibson as Chip Rockefeller. Alan Cumming as Gazoo Mick Jagged.
Okay, this looks pretty
Harvey Korman as Colonel Slaghoople. John Taylor as Keith Rockhard. Keith Rockhard, who's the Keith Richards parallel.
Oh my.
Tony Longo as Big Rocco. Danny Woodburn as Little Rocco. Taylor Negron as Gazam and Gazing.
Is it just me? I'm like really annoyed that they only punned the last name.
I mean, that's like the Flintstones.
I suppose you're right.
Like
you're
Fred
right. You're
isn't
right.
a parody, isn't a rock pun.
You're right. Yes, John Cho, wonderful.
John Cho's great.
Yes, John Cho. John Cho.
Kristen Stewart is in it.
Kristen Stewart, another reason that the network is.
I mean, we do got to do a movie club. I think the movie club would just not be on Twitch.
Yeah.
It would be on the Patreon
or
Discord.
Yeah. Yeah, Patreon
or a private
Discord,
YouTube through the Patreon or something.
and perhaps at a different time.
Yeah, it would be a different time, but just because it wouldn't replace this show, it would be an additional thing.
Yeah.
But Hannah and Barbera appear as themselves.
Hannah and Barbera.
Hannah
Wow.
and Barbera. I wish Space Ghost was in it.
John.
But now let's see who our winner is. Shall we?
Oh, this is Jolene.
John Cho.
Oh, John
Cho.
Cho.
Oh, please don't
John
take him just because you can.
Oh, John Cho.
But now, here we go. Our leaderboard. Our winners. In third place with 7 out of 10 correct, it's Poisoned Horde. In second, with 8 out of 10 correct, it's Sahum named Maddie. And in first, with 9 out of 10 correct, it is Welcome Back.
Welcome back!
If you are welcome back, send a DM to intern Forrest, the sapient group of trees, or to intern Emily Pineapple. Yay, Blogtoven. Well, we have your address.
And last week was Bootleg Bart. So my plan is to look back at all of our previous streams and see who won that I haven't sent anything to.
But you will be getting things. Also,
so
happy birthday,
if you haven't
CBC.
received something and you have won,
DM intern
you can also
Emily.
DM me.
Or intern Christy.
Happy
here.
birthday, CBC, though.
Yeah, DM
also.
intern,
Happy birthday.
intern
And happy birthday,
correspondence here.
Blogtoven. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to me,
Happy
Fluval.
birthday. Happy birthday.
Oh, your mom stole your pin, the Argyle.
Oh.
Well, that's true. Blogtoven never won under Crowdpert. What do you mean, Stephen
Wait,
Breville?
which pen?
The buttons.
Which
button were you sent?
The George
button.
Lucas one?
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Really? It was the George Lucas one? I don't know what I've sent to anyone.
I don't know which one you sent to them. I have not, Stephen Premel.
Fluval has not. Fluval has not.
Premel. That's just a glitch.
Georgie Porgy.
Look, that's just a glitch in the Universal Translator.
There's an intern.
The dimensional veil sometimes causes everything to act up a bit. So intern computer
There's
graphics
a lot of
here.
Emily's. There's a lot of Emily's. They happen
I
to
did
be
not
Legion.
say
I'm sure
Emily two
it's an
times.
Emmy's birthday. I'm 100% certain.
I did not say Emily 2 times,
It
Stephen
is
Premel.
physically impossible for no Emmy's to be celebrating a birthday today. Yeah, legal name.
It's true. I was just naming someone who had been assigned Emily at birth.
A lot of people are assigned Emily at birth, especially in the 90s.
Back in the 90s, people were assigned Emily at birth.
They were. Thank you, Stephen.
Wah, wah, wah. There goes an Earth. That was the prize for everyone.
Yay!
Oh, also, I have a fact fractal for you.
Oh!
You see, Gazoo wasn't banished for for crashing his boss's spaceship, but crashing a spaceship can result in banishment, as Jar Jar Binks found out when he crashed his boss's hay blibber, and then boom, he was banished.
He was.
That's it. Then we destroyed Birthday Earth exactly, CBC 9000. Thank you for intuiting that was the case. So
Thank you.
Argyle thinks it was aliens.
That's a pretty good guess. That's a pretty good guess.
Well, if you want to tell the world how much you enjoy Grand Trivia or Radio Free Multiverse, and you should, you can go to alice.deals and get any of these pieces of merch, or 2 hats that have me, Fluval, Grand Trivia Master of the Grand Aquarium Empire, on them, and
you can also purchase abortions.
You can also purchase abortions at alice.deals.
A shirt, which is wonderful. Yes,
I'm purchasing this art by Lindsay Premel either as a shirt or as a tote bag. But of course, you can also keep your eye out at alice.deals, because I believe there should be a new line of merch coming there very soon for Radio Free Multiverse.
Do we have something else to premiere, Fluval?
Next week, it's Christmas in July Earth.
Yay!
With special guests Clancy Kramer and Gorb the Devourer.
Yay!
That's in your dimension. That's Friday, July 29th at 9 p.m. Pacific, 12 a.m. Eastern at RadioFreeMultiverse.com. The very
Merry
channel
Christmas.
you're
Merry
watching
Christmas.
now. That's right. Merry Christmas.
Yay! Merry Christmas. Tear your eyes
Merry
out.
Christmas to you all.
Yes. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas in July. Capitalism starts early this year.
Happy
Garb's
birthday,
gonna eat
Jesus.
So many Christmas cookies. Happy birthday. And they said we don't say Merry Christmas anymore. No, we only say Merry Christmas
We only
in
say
July.
it also only around Christmas in July. Santa, who as you can see is half Santa, half dolphin, all jolly. Look at his sun hat.
Woo! Fluval is the reason.
I'm the reason for this season.
Fluval
But
is.
Christmas in July Earth isn't the only great show you'll be able to see this week. You can also see Missed Calls with the Former Randoms Wednesdays at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific, right here at twitch.tv/Radio Free Multiverse, right after We Are Trash People. And on Thursdays, you can see Mary Houlihan's Painting Party at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific at twitch.tv/Mary Hooley. That's another show that Intern Forrest, the sapient group of trees hosts, or not hosts, produces in disguise as a human.
It's true. That's a true thing.
But join us next week.
Join us,
for
everyone. Join us.
Christmas in July.
Join us. We wish
and Radio
you
Free Multiverse.
an incredible amount of suffering throughout the meantime.
Absolutely. And keep an eye out in these credits for our newest patron.
Yes.
We'll be back next week. And remember, we see you. We have your core.
Here he comes. Swimming closer than farther away. Fluval.